G'day Dark Realmers, it's horror author and illustrator Michael J. Elliott here with you again, and thanks for watching another episode of the Dark Realm Diaries. And today I've got for you part 2 of our look at myths and superstitions and the meanings behind them. So stay tuned and be prepared to learn something. Okay. Okay, I think everyone's just about familiar with this one. Break a mirror, 7 years bad luck. But do you know why it's considered bad luck? Well, many people believed that mirrors not only reflected the picture, they could also trap pieces of your soul. So by breaking a mirror, your soul was actually trapped within that mirror. And in southern states in America, it was customary for them in households to cover up mirrors when someone died. That was just in case someone's soul got trapped in one of the mirrors. Now, they say that there are remedies to get rid of the 7 years bad luck if you happen to break a mirror. And one of the ways to do that is take a shard of the mirror, and you have to drop it off somewhere or bury it somewhere in a cemetery or near a tombstone. Another way is to ground up the mirror, the shard of the mirror, and then blow it away, and you'll be blowing away the bad luck too. I think that's probably the best option out of the two, because I personally really wouldn't want to go hunting around for a cemetery and having to bury a piece of mirror near someone's grave. Okay, well, you might be interested to learn that this is a really, really ancient superstition that goes back to the Romans. And the Romans actually believed the wishbones of a bird were good luck, and they used to fight over them to get them for the good luck. Now, if they accidentally broke them, then they checked the wishbone, and they believed that the person that broke it, if they got the larger half of the wishbone, they got the best of luck, or more of the luck than the entire wishbone. And that's why we do it today with our wishbones from our chickens. And I've got no doubt that my Dark Realmers in North America and Canada also do it perhaps on Thanksgiving with the turkey wishbone. So there you go. Every time you're doing that, you're doing something that was done thousands of years ago. So just think about that next time, Dark Realmers. Now, this one is a throwback to the days of early Christianity. When someone was hoping for good luck, they would cross their index finger with their friend's index finger to indicate that they had the support of the friend who would be there also wishing them good luck. So it would be like that. And also that shape represented the cross, and traditionally the cross was also considered to be a symbol of good luck. Later on, people started doing it by themselves, but the meaning remained the same. So fingers crossed has always meant wish me good luck. Ah, the poor cat. It's gone from being revered in ancient Egypt to persecuted in medieval Europe. And one of the reasons for this was because cats were considered to be familiars or demons and imps that took on physical form to accompany witches. And their most common transmogrification was of a cat. So cats were always looked at in that way very suspiciously. But the poor old black cat got it worse than anything else, because one of the reasons was that it was said that Satan himself actually manifested himself quite often to help perform rituals, but he'd do it always in the shape of a black cat. And that's why black cats have gotten such a bad rap. Now, are they good luck or are they bad luck? Okay, well that very much depends on which part of the world you live in. Now, in North America, particularly in the United States, the black cat's considered very unlucky, but not so much in England and in Scotland and Wales and so forth. And there's two variations of that. If a black cat crosses your path and is walking towards you, it's considered that the cat is lucky and that it's bringing you good luck. If it's walking away from you when it crosses your path, then it's said to be, well, you're not going to get good luck, maybe a touch of bad luck. But honestly, look, Dark Realmers, that's no reason to hurt cats. Any cat, please. If you know of anyone do that, oh, I can't abide that. Okay, the poor black cat, it's not unlucky, it's not lucky. If you're superstitious, yes, okay, but if you're worried about a black cat crossing your path, all you have to do is bless yourself, and that's all you have to do to dispel any bad luck. Okay, Dark Realmers, hands up if you've done this, if you've knocked over the salt cellar. Come on, be honest. Yep. I do it all the time. I throw salt over my left shoulder. And the reason we do that is because there's meant to be a demon or evil spirit standing over our left shoulder. And by throwing the salt, you're blinding that dark spirit and stopping it from whispering into your ears and causing all sorts of nasties, as witnessed by this illustration. Okay, Charlie the Wonder Cat's here because he's a bit upset about what we were talking about, his fellow companions, his mates, the cats. Okay, now this one's a really fascinating legend, Dark Realmers, and it'll be of particular interest to my Dark Realmer friends in North America, particularly around Halloween. But basically, it explains why we carve pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns at Halloween. And the story goes, it's based on a Celtic myth or old story. And the story involves an old drunkard farmer named Jack. Now, Jack managed somehow to trick the devil, but the devil got his own back because what he did was he managed to have the gates of heaven locked to Jack, and he also denied him entry into hell. So Jack was forced to walk in total darkness, pardon me, in purgatory. Now, he managed to carve himself a lantern to see himself through the darkness, and he did that with an old turnip and a lump of burning ember that the devil had thrown up to him from hell. And this is why Jack went ahead and managed to wander through purgatory and able to light his way. So when Celtic peoples got to America, they went to carry on the tradition, but apparently it was very difficult to find turnips in America at that stage. So they substituted and they used pumpkins. Yes, and what happened was that the pumpkins were said to represent helping on Halloween, helping the spirits or the lost spirits find their way back home at the end of Halloween. And the reason the pumpkins became carved very much with horrible looking faces and that was also to help guard and keep away evil spirits. So there you go, Dark Realmers. I thought that was really fascinating. Okay, Dark Realmers, now the reason that horseshoes are considered lucky is twofold. The first is because horseshoes have 7 holes, and 7 is considered a very lucky number. It always has been for some reason, and I might do some research on that a little bit later and let you know why. The second reason is because horseshoes are made of iron. Now, iron has always been traditionally considered a very strong protection against evil, particularly witches. And if you've ever watched TV shows like Supernatural and you see them getting rid of ghosts by, hitting them or hitting through them with an iron poker, you'll see the results, and that's why. And in particular, in the Middle Ages, people used to make witches' bags, which were actually protection against witches, and they contained all the things that were traditionally considered protection against witches, including salt, including iron, and also a few other things. And they'd either wear those around their neck, or they'd hang them in the homes to protect them against witches and evil influences. And of course, when horses needed reshotting, it was particularly beneficial to keep the horseshoe and have it as a symbol of good luck, particularly against evil. But today, of course, it's just considered a symbol of good luck. There you go, Dark Realmers. That's the end of part 2 of our look at superstitions and the meaning behind them. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, don't forget, hit the like button. Please subscribe to us for some more fascinating stuff from the world of myths and legends, horror, all the things from the dark side we basically cover here, okay? And just remember, if you missed it, check out part 1 of our series on myths and superstitions and their common meanings and where they come from. I'm sure you'll find something interesting there. Okay, Dark Realmers, well, that's it for me for this time. I'll be with you again soon, and don't forget what I always say, Dark Realmers, stay in the light.